Today is 436th day that I come here to share lessons I learned and I'm learning. I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Yesterday, I shared 9 things that you're able to do to become better in communication. Today, I will share 5 things that you potentially could do to really improve your emotional intelligence. So let's get deep dive into that. So first thing, what you can do to be better at emotional intelligence, really focus on improving your self-awareness. So it's how do you think about yourself, how you reflect on yourself, because self-awareness is very, very important. If you do not understand who you are, that means that of course you will not be able to understand other people. So everything starts internally. You're not supposed to believe that you are able to understand other people until you understand yourself. And it's a journey. Of course, you're not able to sit down one day thinking about yourself for 3 hours and I know exactly who I am. No, that's not how it works. It takes years and years and years to develop self-awareness, and it's always changing because we are changing, we're improving, we are growing. So we need to always focus on self-awareness. Second thing, what you need to focus is self-regulation. Now, what is the difference? So it means one, self-awareness is know yourself, and second, self-regulation is acting on specific behaviors and some thoughts. So it means there are some things that you know yourself that you're not supposed to do. So that means, do you have what it takes to regulate yourself? Because every single person has some weaknesses and some kind of strengths, some kind of blind spots. So that means you need to be able to regulate those weaknesses, because as I said, every single person has weaknesses, so you need to be able to regulate yourself. I need to find accountability buddy or something that you really could find how you want to regulate yourself the best. Because without self-regulation, you're not able to really have that emotional intelligence, because you don't understand how other people will be impacted if you do not regulate yourself. Now, third one is purpose. I think that purpose is that when you have a purpose, you're pursuing, growing yourself, and you have that passion to move forward, a lot of times you understand other people much better as well, because you know that other people are pursuing, other people are doing great things. You are much more willing to invest more time into supporting them, helping them, understanding where they are, because if you want to understand more people, to be more aware of about other people and have more emotional intelligence, you need to have a very broad understanding about people. So that means that purpose allows to have that broad understanding about life in general. Number 4 is empathy. Again, empathy comes together with a purpose, because when you have empathy, that means that you're able to put yourself in other people's shoes. That means you'll be able to understand what other people feel, what they think about. So when you're able to put yourself in other people's shoes, understand what other people feel, so that means you will be able to understand other people, and we will be able to act in according that could support those people, not diminish people. Because emotional intelligence is all about understanding yourself, understanding other people, and understanding how all the people communicate to each other. Now, last one is social skills. So it means, of course, we want to improve social skills. So how we can do that? We're able to connect with people much more. Because if you go to work and you punch some numbers or do some engineering or anything, and you don't communicate as much with people, and you come back home and what you do and spend a lot of time with Netflix, games, so that means you spend 95% of your weekly time being by yourself, being with one person, like a significant other. Maybe we need to learn how to include more and more people in your circle, that you could be always stretched, always on your toes, and really figure out how to connect with this kind of person, how to connect with different kind of person. So that means you always need to find at least couple events that you're able to go and meet totally different people. So you need to improve your social skills, that you could communicate with different kind of people. And when you're able to communicate with totally different people, then you of course increase your emotional intelligence, and you're able to improve. Because One thing that is emotional intelligence is a skill that's like any kind of muscle that if you do not use, you lose it. So that means if you want to keep that big muscle of emotional intelligence, you always need to do that. You always need to be more self-aware and work on it. You need to self-regulate. You need to have a purpose and pursue it. You need to have empathy, understand other people, and really work on your social skills, communicate with different people, and network. And when you do all those 5 things, I truly believe that you will have more emotional intelligence. I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.